Hi, Shinlings. Hello. I'm still fixing something, so give me a little bit more time. It's been a while since the last time. It's been 1 year since the last time I did this, so I'm trying to make sure that my my overlay is correct. It's always a war between me and my overlays, you know? Okay. Yeah. It's been such a long time. Oh my gosh. Hi, Shinlings. Hello. I seem to be lagging. I need to make some space. I need some space. Okay. I think it's okay now. It would just be really bad if I open with oh my gosh. Not now, Firefox. Stop trying to make me make you my default browser. My gosh, is that better? Maybe if I full screen it? Gosh. How do I make this big? How do I make this big? Please wait. I'm struggling. How do I make it like a presentation mode or whatever? How the hell did I do this before? Alt F4? Oh my god, settings. No, like literally, how did I do this before? You're just gonna have to crop everything. Do this shit manually. Okay, settings. This is gonna be a little bit scuffed because things are going on top of my overlay. But I hope you know that I tried. How the fuck do you like presentation mode this? Okay. Hi, Sunrise. It's my time. I'm back. Welcome you home. Welcome you back to the basement. How's it been without me? Did anybody die? Did anybody give birth? Did the general population change numbers while I was gone? Hi, Sunrise. Thank you so much for the 1 year, 12 months membership. Thank you so much, Stu. Thank you. And Novi, thank you for the 27-month cute chatting membership. Thank you, meow. Zeno, thank you for the 26 months cute chatting membership. Thank you, welcome back and happy birthday again, my. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wait, we got raiders too. Okay, thank you so much for the raid. Aria, hi Synthesins. I hope you guys had some good Deadlock games. I saw the character you were using, Aria. She was very kawaii desu. She was very cute. She looked like she had like a funny stick and everything. Not gonna lie, it made me a little bit curious about the game. And I originally had no interest whatsoever in Deadlock, but your character was kind of cute. Hi, Sundays. Hi. It's my time. And let me just take my time to say hi to everybody first. So, hi, Shua. Hi, Lobster. Hi, Updog. Hi, Chunmugil. Hi, Mad Mac. Hi, Twinkle Shadow. Hi, Nishimiya. Hi, Gilbert. Hi, Nimby. Hi, J-Rack. Hi Godzilla. Hi Joshua. Hi Q Talks. Hi Tuna Bill. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi Gumi. Hi. I've tried not to say people twice. Hi Idol. Hi Ragna. Hi Santimo. Hi Darkanopsia. Oh, Hi Cutter, thank you so much for the 8 months cute shining heart membership. Thank you. Happy birthday. Hope you got lots of cute pics on your trip. Okay, so you guys are gonna see the pictures in a little bit, but I didn't get as many pics as I wanted. I got a lot of pictures on the first day, and then after that it was kind of a blur, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. I have a Victor voice? What do you mean I have a Victor voice? Did my mic input change? No, it didn't. What do you mean I have a Victor voice? Victor? Is it my accent? Do I sound foreign now? You know? I've been gone for like 5 days, so maybe I do seem kind of foreign now. Hi, Sunlings. Hi, hello. Just me 2 streams. Oh wow. You missed me so much you wanted to watch me twice to get double the dose? Oh, I'm flattered. Okay, so I just got back yesterday and I actually had a really late night flight. Basically arrived in the Philippines around 4 in the morning. It was a bad schedule, so my body clock is like really fucked right now. And then oh my gosh, so things. Can I just say I woke up today in my bed this morning and I was depressed as fuck. I was depressed as fuck because I'm home again and I had a really fun time during the trip. And I was like, damn, I can't believe it's done. And I remember I saw this like TikTok of like this little kid, like a baby, like a 4-year-old who was in the airport crying because the baby was like, am I not in Japan anymore? And they were like, no, you're in the Philippines. And the baby just starts crying because he wants to be in Japan. That's me, except it was for Taiwan. Haven't been keeping in touch, but belated happy birthday, Kinobi. Thank you. Appreciate the greetings, Sunlings. But I'm not celebrating my birthday yet. I will be celebrating my birthday sometime next week. Stay tuned for updates. I still haven't made my schedule and my waiting rooms. I've been a little bit lazy. I'm resting. I'm recuperating. But I will make it very soon. You could expect a birthday celebration next week. Hi. Oh wait, do I call you Haseo? Oh my god. Haseo? Am I pronouncing your name wrong? Look at this stream! Hi. Tonight, March 11, 2026, I, Tranquil Shadow, the second awoken Shadow Monks, the 14th Shadow Spirits shall enter my... Welcome to the basement! Don't forget, you're here forever! Okay. I'm sad that I'm in the PH? Yes, I am sad. I'm in the PH. Hi, Cold Front. Hi. Jack, can't believe you were gone for 5 days. It felt like only 2. Time flies when you're having fun, and I guess you had fun, and that is unacceptable. No happiness when I'm away. That's not allowed. Simply not allowed. Only sadness is allowed when I'm not there. You can't tap out everything while you watch me. Fucking watch me. Hi, the link says hi. Forever is a long... Wait, I know that song. Forever is a long time. It's that one, isn't it? I was away. Yes, I was. That's why everybody has tear stains in their faces. I had bought my TV. Oh, that's so adorable. Unlucky you came back during fuel price hike. I know. And the worst part is I didn't get any gas before I left. So, I'm actually running on like barely any gas left. I have 2 bars of gas left in my car settings. I did a little drive to the supermarket today and I got some coffee and a foot massage. And then I noticed, like, holy shit, I need to get gas. Should I get gas? I don't want to get gas because it's so expensive. I'm just gonna siphon gas. I'm gonna, like, head to some sort of, like, deserted parking lot. Well, not fully deserted. Deserted enough that there's, like, few people, few cars. but I'm just gonna like start siphoning gasoline from random cars because who can blame me? Okay, these are tough times we're living in. I'm kind of glad I don't own a car. I mean, if you have an electric car or like a hybrid, I actually don't know the difference between a hybrid and an electric car. But if you have those, you're kind of lucky. But then I heard that they also are increasing the price of electricity, so you're just like fucked regardless, unless you also have solar panels. And the thing is, Shunnings, I have solar panels in my house. So even though gas is gonna take away all of my money, now at least I have solar panels, so I won't get affected as much by the electricity price increase. Although the fuel price increase is gonna fuck me up. Okay, invest in an UMA. Aren't those more expensive because then you have to like, you know, do the recreation karaoke dates with them and all, and that's expensive. Karaoke is like 1,000 pesos an hour, or yeah, something like that. I want a Vespa. I want a Vespa too. I wanted a Vespa ever since I was a kid, but my mom won't allow me to ride one because it's dangerous, according to her. But I think Vespas look so cool. It's like you could be like the lamest, the losery loser in the world, but then put you on a Vespa and suddenly, oh my god, you're so fucking cool. You're like John Wick. Not that John Wick has a Vespa. Actually, John Wick has had many vehicles. I don't know if a Vespa is one of them. I don't remember. I need to rewatch the series soon. Low cortisol beat. You know, that damn song is so stuck in my head. It's so stuck in my head. Time to sell electricity. Wait, can I do that? Can I give a trade offer? Any Shunnings who have like who have a lot of fuel? Any like oil princes? Can I present you with a trade offer? Invest in a bike. I don't want to ride a bike because bikes don't have aircon on them. Also, speaking of aircon, Shunnings, you know, in Taiwan, also, vacation reveal, I went to Taiwan. I went to Taipei for a few days. Anyways, you know the temperature there was like 12 to 17 degrees for the entire trip. Like even like in the afternoon when it's sunny, it's still like 17 degrees. It is really, really cold there. I didn't expect it to be that cold. Because for some reason, I checked like the weather forecast and they said it would be like 22 degrees. And I was like, 22 degrees, that's kind of like mall temperature. So I can just wear my normal clothes. So I just brought like regular clothes and like a coat, or like one jacket and one coat, right? So I think whenever I was packing, I didn't think it was gonna be that cold. So I was actually freezing. I was freezing cold. But I realized I actually have a secret special talent that I discovered. Okay? So I'm really bad with a cold. I get cold easily. Except my legs. Okay? Like apparently my thighs and my knees, just my whole legs, they're just like, they're temperature proof. Like, I was wearing a mini skirt and short shorts for the entire trip. I didn't bring any pants because I wanted to be cute. So I wore mini skirts. My outfits were like, I had 2 mini skirts and 1 like short shorts, like booty shorts basically. It was a very gyaru type fit. I was wearing that and I didn't get cold at all. My legs did not get cold, but my upper body got so cold. Like I had a jacket and then I bought a scarf, and so that kind of helped me out. But like bottom wise, I was fine. And other people, like my cousins, were asking me like, "Are you gonna be okay? Do you want to buy like some of those like fleece lined like thermal stockings? Because like, you know, it'll still look good with your fit." And I was like, nah. I need my money for other things. I can't waste a single dollar on fleece-lined tights. I have other things to buy, and I think you're gonna see a lot of that later on. Hi, Vinny. Welcome back. I do get sick when touching grass. I have a built-in heater. You're gonna have to give me that in freedom units of temperature. Okay, wait. freedom units like Fahrenheit, right? Guys, I don't know. I never learned this in school. How do you convert? How do I convert like 21 degrees? I mean, how do I convert like 12 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit? So I think, you know what? You guys are good with numbers. You guys are smart little spooters. You decide. You forgot you had socks. Oh, I did have socks. I had like what's it called? I had boots on, so I had like knee-high socks to wear my boots on top of them. Yes, I wore a skirt in the cold all days. And then I noticed that in the area where I stayed, everybody was dressed really nice, but they were also dressed a little bit more conservatively. Like most people were wearing like slacks, like pants. Like I'm talking about the women, okay? Like they would wear like slacks, pants, or like those long, pretty skirts that remind me a lot of like Japanese fashion, like the long flowy skirts. I do like that style. Kind of reminds me of like Japanese MILFs, if you know what I mean. But I like that style. It's just not me. I don't think I look good with long skirts because I'm really short. But I noticed, yeah, most people were dressed like that in the area that I stayed in. So I was like, I'm really standing out right now because I'm wearing like teeny tiny bottoms. But then I went to the kind of young people district, and there were a lot of girls there who were also wearing like a mini skirts. I found my people. They were wearing like mini skirts and like just like a thin hoodie on top, and then like super duper short shorts. And I was like, it's my people! So I guess it's not that weird. It just depends on the area. You can really tell like the vibe of the areas really change. The vibe of the people depending on the areas, I mean. Need to study Hibe-sama's biology? Yeah, I'm learning a lot about myself too. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. You know, a lot of people had like furry jackets. I really wanted to buy one. I was so jealous. I love their style, but I was like, if I buy this, I won't be able to wear it in the Philippines because it's so hot here. Hello, fellow kids. Yeah, okay, so Sundays, are you guys ready to see my trip? I only have 27 slides for this one. Not nearly as many. I'm pretty sure my Korea and Japan trip, I had like 150 slides. But then again, that was a really long vacation and I didn't have that much to do because I was on the cruise ship and mostly playing games on my phone emulator. This time, it was very, very eventful. So, darlings, this was my very first time to travel without my mom. I actually thought I was traveling without any adult supervision, but my auntie was there, and she didn't stay in the same place as me, and as my cousins, but she came with us for a lot of it, which I really appreciated because she paid for our food a few times. And I gotta say, traveling without my mom is like really truly living the budget lifestyle, because a lot of things I wanted to do were very expensive, or things that I wanted to, they were just a bit out of my price range, so I didn't get to fully enjoy as much as I wanted to. But I really love Taiwan, and I will definitely come back someday. Just gotta save up some money first, and hopefully I can go with June again, because I swear to God, like June was already like my bestie, okay? She's already like my favorite cousin. But after this trip, she is basically my sister. She's my twin. Twin, where have you been? Yeah, she's she's literally my twin after this trip. Oh, I need to pee. Sorry for edging you guys. I just suddenly needed to pee. But I'll show you the pictures in a little bit. BRB. I'm back. Yeah, I can't hold it in. It's bad for you, Sunlings. Don't hold it in. You could get a UTI, okay? You could get a UTI. Okay. Yeah, sorry, my flash is like 500 ping. It's actually 500 ping. Okay, so Shadowlings, are you ready for my Taiwan slideshow that I can't seem to get in full screen? I'm really sorry, Shadowlings. I'm just stupid, I guess. But just deal with it, guys. Just deal with it, okay? Let me put Shadowlings over here too. So, ta-da! There's Taiwan. So, I did only stay in Taipei, which is the city area. Tintin, welcome back. That was so quick. I hope you washed your hands. Yup, my hands are always washed, always clean, always pristine. Okay, so I only stayed in Taipei. Only stayed in this what's it called? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the capital, okay? But I know that Taiwan also has other nice things in it, like nature areas like Jiufen, like temples and like historical sites. But me and my cousins, yeah, we didn't want to go to the historical sites. We wanted to go shopping. So we wanted to enjoy the city life or more about like that urban living or whatever. So yeah, we stayed in Taipei the entire trip. It was 4 days, 3 nights. Alright, next picture. So, we landed in Taoyuan Airport. Also, if there's anybody here who speaks Chinese or is from Taiwan, I will butcher the pronunciation of literally everything, okay? Okay. Pronouncing stuff in Chinese is pretty hard. So, yeah. So, first of all, we landed in the airport. Oh, someone's knocking. Hello, baby. Okay, it was my helper. She brought me like a wrist. She brought me my wrist cooler because I'm supposed to chill my wrists every evening before I sleep. So wow, this is really cold. It's part of my wrist and my finger rehabilitation. please understand. Why is your wrist overheating? It's inflamed. It's dying. But that was nice. Wow, it's so cold. Okay. And then so I think that the what's it called? The MRT system, like the subways, really convenient in Taiwan because from the airport you can just take the train and end up here in Taipei Main Station. So Taipei Main Station is the station that was closest to the Airbnb we were staying in. So our Airbnb was actually like what's it called? It's like it's one of those like hotel Airbnb type of thing. So it's like multiple apartment rooms. And so we got 3 rooms and I shared one with June. So we were actually sleeping on the same bed. And I think I talked about this a little bit on Discord, but she's like the worst roommate ever, guys. I hate having a roommate. I need to have my own room. You know? I need to have my own room. That is what I realized when traveling. I need to have my very own room and I need my own bathroom as well. But yeah, so this was in the underground mall leading towards Taipei Main Station. So I saw this Persona 3 Reload like advertisement and it was really big, okay? This was really large. And then I saw one for Miko, Sakura Miko. For I guess somebody bought a space to promote like her birthday. And I was like, wow, this is a really I didn't know that Taiwan was like a very like gamer slash weeb slash like VTuber fan friendly area. But apparently it is because I saw a lot of these. But since I just landed, I was like, wait, I would never see this shit in the Philippines. Like, in the Philippines, I only see like a million like fucking shampoo ads and like beer ads. Like we don't have like video games like this and we don't have like VTuber ones. So this was so cool. And this was really big, by the way. I don't know if you can tell from the picture, but this is huge. So I just arrived and I was like, wait, this is pretty cool. I didn't really do that much research on Taiwan, on like, you know, the hobby culture there. I mostly did research on like what places to go to, like where to shop and where to eat, things like that. So me and my cousins, we had a lot of we had separate jobs for this. So one of my cousins, my guy cousin, was the one who, wait, what was my guy cousin's code name again? I forgot. He's the same one who we were with in Japan, but I forgot what we were calling him. Anyways, he's the one who decided on our Airbnb. We barely hung out with him because he was with his girlfriend, so we didn't see him. Bro actually vanished once we landed, so didn't really get to spend that much time with him. But he was the one who decided. Oh yeah, August. Yes, thank you, August. And he's the one who decided on our location, and it was a really, really good location. He's the one who booked all of our Airbnb stuff. Which was good because I've never done that before. And then June was supposed to be in charge of choosing the restaurants because June is a foodie. And then I'm the one who was going to take care of transportation. And I don't know how I got this role, okay? I don't know how I got this freaking role, but I was the one who took care of everybody's data, so I made sure everybody had mobile data so we could reach each other. And I'm also the one who took care of our like MRT routes and booking an Uber if we needed it, things like that. I cannot read Chinese, but I'm really good at remembering stuff for some reason. Like I rarely get lost, I guess. Yes, I also was a Google Maps person. And I'm really bad with reading the map. Even when I play League of Legends, I don't even look at the map that much. So it's like, but somehow I ended up with that role. I was also the one who was creating the like the day-to-day thing. What's it called? Like a itinerary based on what everybody wanted to do. And then because June was like hella slacking, by the way, she's supposed to pick the restaurants, but I ended up choosing a bunch of the restaurants too. And it was cool because I had really, really good restaurant choices. And my cousins, and actually my whole family, used to always clown me for having weird taste in food. Because we could be going to like a fucking Michelin star restaurant, but I just want to eat like hot dogs in a stall outside. So I have a weird taste in food and they always clown me for it. But I actually picked some really, really good restaurants for us to eat in. So, I don't know. I feel like I proved my worth a lot as a travel buddy in this trip. Hi, Minatsu. Google Maps is a godsend. Yeah, I know. I was trying to convince everybody, like, can all of you guys install Google Maps? Okay, so some of my cousins, actually, all of my cousins, except for June, are older than me. So it's actually really hard to get older people to listen to you. I don't know if this is a relatable thing, okay? But if you have older cousins, they are gonna, like... If you're the younger cousin, they're just gonna not listen to you for some reason. So I was trying to get everybody, please guys, install Google Maps and then I'll share you my bookmarks and then you can find stuff easily. But then they don't want to install it. They're like, I don't know how, I've never used Google Maps before. Okay. Yeah, June is younger. Yes, June is younger than me. She is younger than me. We're the same age, but I'm a few months older than her. I think we told this last in the stream when I talked to June. You must move beyond the hot dogs, but what if I don't want to? Okay, well, anyways, so that was my role basically. But yeah, I mostly stayed with June in this trip because everybody had like their own things that they wanted to do, and me and June kind of like wanted to do the same things, which is why we ended up together. June was not getting... Yeah, of course June's not getting married. It's my other cousin. It's August's brother who's getting married. And he wasn't with us on this trip because he was busy, you know, having a fiance. Okay, so I made sure everyone had data, but I can't make everybody install Google Maps, you know, like I can't like, unless I can fucking possess them, insert my spirit into their body and control them. Yep. September, sure. Let's call him September. We are just naming the entire Spooder clan after the months. What happens if there's more characters than 12? Okay. Thanks. Okay, so the next one is ta-da! This is Zongshan. So Zongshan is where we stayed. Oh wait, it's a little bit cropped. And him. Zongshan is where we stayed, and I love this place. I really, really, really love this area. So Zongshan is not as much of a touristy area like the other places in Taipei, but it's more like most of the people there are locals. It's also like quite a young people place, and there's a lot of like cool shops there, like vintage shops, thrift shops, and independent labels. Like, when I say labels, I mean like brands. So it's like really, really cool shopping heaven if you really want to get like immersed into like the shopping scene or like the fashion scene in the country. Because for example, you know, okay, not to diss anybody, but you know the people who travel to Japan and they want to buy Japanese fashion and they fucking buy Uniqlo and Onitsuka Tiger. Like, come on, like these are, yes, they may have come from Japan, but these are brands that are everywhere. Like, you can buy that in every country. Like, why you have to check it out in Japan? Like, I mean, I guess there's like better prices or maybe exclusives, but that's the only place you're gonna check out. You can't say you really, you can't say you love Japanese fashion if all you're looking at is Onitsuka Tiger and Uniqlo. Okay. So Zongshan was really good because they had like those big chains. They had like the big brands like Adidas and stuff like that, but they also had like local brands. So I really like checking that out. So this was a Chikawa shop. So Chikawa shop was so cute looking. Like, look at this, like, so this building is so like plain, you know, it's like beige, but then this entire corner is just pink, and the windows are like, even the entryways are Chikawa shaped. I don't know if Charlings are into Chikawa, but Chikawa is pretty cute. My favorite Chikawa character is Momonga because Momonga looks like me. I think I showed this to Charlings before. He's like this flying squirrel, this gremlin-looking flying squirrel who has the same face as me, basically. So that was really nice. I bought some. No, I didn't buy any. I accompanied June to buy some souvenirs for her office mates. I forgot to tell you guys, June was supposed to quit her job, which is why we did this Taiwan trip, and she ended up pussying out last second and she didn't quit her job. So yeah, she is still employed. XD. Yeah, it's cute. And it's a doorway for, isn't that such a cute doorway? But yeah, I just thought this was so cute, so I wanted to take a picture. You got a Momonga plush too? Oh my god, love, you like Momonga, good taste. And yes, this is a potato corner. So I was so surprised to see a potato corner in Taiwan. I didn't know that they expanded to other countries in Asia. I felt so much Pinoy pride. I saw it and I was like, oi, Philippines! Like, I didn't get to eat there, sadly. I didn't get to eat in McDonald's either. So I didn't get to try any like Taiwan exclusives. But I just thought it was cool. And there are multiple branches too. I spotted like 2 more potato corner branches. So yeah, filled with Pinoy pride from this. Okay, so again, this is Zongshan. Look at that. This is the crossing. This is the Shibuya scramble dupe, basically. So this place is so nice. Like, I just love everybody's fashion. You can see everybody's like bundled up. Look, you do not see any ounce of exposed skin in this photo, but just know that my entire legs were out. My entire legs were out that whole time. The incident, yeah, that would have happened here. It looks premium old school. I agree, and I kind of love it. Like, I love this thing. Like, I don't know, you can like climb up there, and I was like, I wish I could be in like one of those like cool indie coming of age movies, and I would just like stand on top of this thing, and I would like throw my sketchbook away or some shit like that they do in indie coming of age movies. You know, when I find myself and stuff. And was that platform with a hole in the top of the building? I don't know, but it's cool, right? It's cool. So this is a Mitsukoshi mall, actually. That's Shinkong Mitsukoshi. But yeah, this was really nice. I went inside of the mall, and here we go. Our first place where we ate, this was gonna be like a non-negotiable, is we all ate together in Din Tai Fung. So Din Tai Fung is from Taiwan, I believe. And we had to go there, and can I just say, Din Tai Fung in Taiwan tastes so good, especially compared to Din Tai Fung in the Philippines. Because Din Tai Fung in the Philippines is so mid. Like, it's so extremely mid for the price. I didn't get any pictures of the food because I was really, really hungry. So I ate everything as soon as it got served. I'm so hungry, Charlie. I'm so sorry. I was not a good photographer for you guys this trip. But I was so hungry. So, yeah, but this is really good. Okay, you just have to you just have to take my word for it. But yeah, just never. I will never go to Din Tai Fung in the Philippines from now on because it's just so mid and it's so overpriced compared to Din Tai Fung in Taiwan, which is like a fucking 10 out of 10 experience. Also, these were a bunch of strawberries. I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy some strawberries and eat them in the Airbnb, and then I forgot, so I never got to taste these strawberries. But they had a lot. And this one is my dream perfume at the moment. This is, I don't know how to pronounce it, Spirit Shoes Double Vanille from Guerlain. And this is extremely expensive perfume. And I was like, okay, maybe it's cheaper in Taiwan. So I asked, even though I had no intention of buying it, I just asked, like, oh, excuse me, how much is this perfume? And they told me that it was basically 20,000 pesos. So I didn't buy it, but I did sniff it. The smell is a little bit, it's like a mature vanilla. It's like sweet, but it's got like a bit of a alcoholic smell. And a bit of like a smoky smell, something like that. It was extremely expensive, but it's such a pretty scent. I love it. Karen, thank you so much for the 18 months Stanley membership. Thank you. Mitsukoshi, while you went to VGC. I know, right? Mitsukoshi and, what's it called? Mitsukoshi and Din Tai Fung. Wait, the perfume's only... Oh, it's because this is a tester perfume, so... Yeah. There's tax-free, so you can get it for less. But the thing is, it's already cheaper in the Philippines. So one thing I did learn is that luxury goods in Taiwan are actually more expensive than luxury goods in the Philippines, which is surprising because their luxury goods in the Philippines are already more expensive than their real market value. So yeah, Shellings, if you're ever interested in that sort of thing, don't buy it from Taiwan. It's more expensive there. How much is the perfume if you only want 30 ml? They don't have it in 30 ml size. They only have it in 50 ml and 75 ml. The one for 18,000 is the 50 ml. So yeah, smoked vanilla wine. Maybe not wine, maybe like smoked vanilla brandy, something like that. Okay, next is this is 2nd Street and Brand Off in Zhongshan. So one of the things I really wanted to check out in Zhongshan is I wanted to check their secondhand luxury items. So we don't really have this in the Philippines, or correct me if I'm wrong, but this is kind of like a thing that's very popular in Japan, but not so much here. And I guess in Taiwan it's also a thing. And look at these, like, so beautiful, these bags. I like going to the rich people areas in the Philippines and still spending less than I would at home. You know what? I've heard a lot of people go to the Philippines and they live like royalty. But yeah, so this is actually a vintage Dior. When a bag is vintage, it's more than 20 years old. Or is it 10 years old? I forgot. But like, so these are really, really old bags. Like for this one, you can tell like the quilting has already flattened. And I already told you, Sellings, recently I've been into bags. Of course, I didn't buy anything because everything here is extremely expensive. Like, for example, these Chanel bags, these ones on the bottom, these are about 200,000 pesos. The price range would be 100,000 to 200,000 pesos, something like that. What's Dover Street Market? What's that? I've not heard of it. No, these are not crocodile. These are some of these are caviar leather and some of these are lambskin leather. Hi Ray, how's my trip? I had a great time. I'm telling Shunnings all about it. That's a gaming PC. My gaming PC didn't even cost 1/4 of that. So yeah, so this is, but I just like browsing, you know. Yes, 200,000. I think this one down here is about 200,000. This tote bag in the back is around 90,000. And these are secondhand and vintage. So if you were to buy this from the store, it would be around 600,000. So yeah, crazy. This bag was a bit more affordable. I think it should be about 60,000 or 60,000 pesos. So yeah. It's crazy, right? So that's why they're like in fucking glass sliding doors. So that so that we common folk can't touch them and appreciate their value. RAM prices have... Wait, really? Is RAM that expensive now? I did see an animate, but I didn't go inside because I was really tired. And I was like, I probably won't buy anything, so I'll just not go. Because I feel like with anime merch, it's not really that fun to browse it. It's only fun to buy it, and I can just look at online catalogs, you know what I mean? But for vintage shopping like this, they don't really have an online catalog for it, and you know, the stock really fluctuates. Sometimes they have a few things, sometimes they have like a lot of new things, so it's kind of like cool. It's like in Valorant, you know, your like daily store rotation. 700 pesos. Oh, I gotta show you guys. I did buy a new bag in this trip, but it is not a luxury bag. I'm not there yet. Maybe when I become the spooder queen, you know? But this is my little hobby. Hi, Trouble! It was really fun. I'm showing things about it now. So this is in Dongshan. So okay, so the photos I'm gonna take are pretty random, okay? But this is a giraffe. It's not a real giraffe, but I thought it was cool. So I took a picture of it. They just have a random ass giraffe statue in the street. Is this an advertisement for a store? No, it's not. It's not even. I checked. I was like, are they advertising something? But no, it's just a fucking random giraffe. And they just had it here. And the thing is, I think Zhongshan in Taiwan is a very artsy place because they had a lot of artworks along the station and along the streets. It's just a colorful area. I think their specialty is like sculptural art because they had a lot of statues and sculptures. Later on in Ximending, they had a lot of graffiti and murals on the floors and on the walls, so which is a different kind of art than in Zhongshan. So I thought that was really cool how they like honor their local artists in different ways. But yeah, there was also this beer place that we accidentally went into because I really wanted coffee. So Stanley's, you know me, I need like 3 coffees a day. And I went into this store because I thought it was a cafe, but it turns out it was like a craft beer place. And I was already seated when I found out it was a beer place. So I ended up breaking my no drinking for 2026 New Year's resolution. because I drank a beer. So yeah. And oh my god, I know craft beer is supposed to be better than regular beer, but I just can't. I just don't like the taste of craft beer settings. I think I'm too baby for it. I just cannot appreciate the taste. I was yeah, next year for sure, guys. Next year for sure. At least I made it 3 months in, right? 3 months no alcohol. But yeah, so this is where I accidentally broke my 2026 New Year's resolution. And then so this is in I went into this mall because it said R79 and I was like, that sounds like Rule 79. That sounds like it's some kind of rule on the internet. But yeah, I just saw this because they had like a bunch of anime collabs. Like all these fashion brands had anime collabs, and there was this guy. I don't know who this person is. He's just a random guy. But I did notice when I was looking at my photos that he's got like kind of cool hair, right? Like, what do you call that? It's like a mohawk. It's like a mohawk, right? It's like a mohawk, but like flat version. I don't know. I thought that it looked really interesting. But yeah, I saw these. We saw Deku and Ka-chan. We saw Ka-chan here. I don't know how to say it. Can you guys say it in like your Deku English voice? It's a military. What? Really? I thought military cut has to be like bald. Or like almost bald. If it exists, but yeah, I thought this was cool. And then this is more areas in Zhongshan. So this is what I said. This is what I meant when I said they have a lot of art along the walking areas. So we had these pretty lights and we had like these random big like decorations. Looks cool. And then these are like cute little Hello Kitty keychains that I matched with June. Because you were like, oh my god, this is so us. So June got the one wearing brown and I got the one wearing like beige with a white ribbon. Because I was like, oh my god, these are so cute. These are so cute. So you got these matching keychains. And this is my shoe. That's my boot, by the way. Yeah, I was wearing some black boots. Isn't it cute, Chelix? I have more like Hello Kitty pictures later on because there were just so many. Okay, so here is I saw this yakitori stall and I was like, damn, this is so Japan. This is giving Japan. Like, why does this look so wow? Like, I didn't get to eat there, sadly. Because there was a lot of like old men there, and it's just safer to avoid those kinds of places at night. But it looked really cool, right? I was like, wow, this is so Japan vibes. And then I went to Master Spicy Noodle, which is a restaurant that Jun picked, and they got like the recommended stuff, and when their noodles arrived, like this soup. So you're supposed to get like these noodles have like a chili oil in the bottom, and then you dip it into this broth, and then you eat the meat on the broth, and that's like the meal basically. And my cousins, they all ordered the standard one, and the soup was bright red. And they were all tearing up eating it. And they have like quite like a good spicy tolerance. Like June loves spicy food. I ordered the mild because I'm smart. I'm an intelligent girl, so I ordered the mild version. And it was still kind of spicy because of the chili oil on the noodles. But this was super delicious. And I noticed that the locals are extremely friendly, and I think that I might be Taiwanese passing, because a lot of people just like spoke to me in Chinese, and the only Chinese I know is ni hao, xie xie, wo ai ni, zai tian. That's it. That's it. But a lot of people spoke to me in Chinese. I was like, wait, maybe I belong here. Maybe I've got like the Taiwan vibes in me. But anyways, the store owner here in Master Spicy Noodle, she seemed to be like really fond of me because she spoke to me in Chinese, and then I said, oh sorry, only English, and then she started. She's just, I don't know, she was just being really, really sweet to me, and she gave me so much meat. Okay, so I was the one who ordered, because my cousins were all really tired, so I ordered for everybody. And then my meat was like overflowing. Like I had at least 3 times the meat of everybody else. Like they got like such small portions. Like maybe they had like 5 pieces of meat. I had like fucking 15 pieces of meat. I had like 1 kilogram of beef. And I was just like, wow, I guess I'm the favorite. I'm the best cousin. So, and my cousins were also jealous. So I did share my meat with them because I felt bad for them. They couldn't even, they burned all their taste buds off on the first night. But yeah. Gwenchana, wrong Asian language. 我喜欢 wait, 我喜欢 means I want, right? Something like that. I'm getting something to eat. Yes, sorry, Jack. Let's give you a couple more food pictures here. 喜欢长虹. Is that from Marvel Rivals? Is that from Marvel Rivals? But yeah, so this was Master Spicy Noodle. I recommend this place. I recommend this restaurant. It was really yummy. Okay, so now these are some these are some thrift stores that I saw. I just thought it was cool. Like the thrift stores in Taiwan are very curated. So I just thought that their style was super duper cool. Like they have these big platforms. I think I've seen the style from a store, like a Japanese label called Grounds. But yeah, I'm not sure if they were from Grounds or just like similar vibe. But this was such a cool store and they had a lot of vintage clothing. I see Juicy Couture, which is one of my favorite like brands. Cause it's just so Y2K. I have a Juicy Couture bracelet and I really like it a lot. So I was kind of tempted by this hat, but it's just not really my style. I'm not really a bucket hat kind of girl. But yeah, everything looks so cool, right? Everything's so interesting. And then they were talking to me and they were like, oh, our staff created some of these accessories. Like, what's the word that they use? They like... So they got like a bunch of old necklaces and then they like reworked them. Oh my god, that's so gamer. They reworked them to be like newer, like more stylish jewelry pieces. So I thought that was really cool. And it's nice that although there was like a big language barrier, the store owners of these stores and they like to make conversation and stuff like that. That was nice. I repurposed. That sounds better than reworked. Hey guys, check out the new Shavana rework and visual update. Yeah. And this is another cute like art thingy in Zhongshan. So I think that's their metro station mascot. It's cute as fuck. And I don't know, I just thought it was really cute and I wanted a picture. I wanted June to take a cute photo of me here. But we really needed to pee, so we were kind of rushing back to the hotel. So I ended up not being able to take a picture there. But I took this snapshot because I was like, Jun, you gotta take a picture of me like this, like with this background tomorrow, and we never got to do it. But I thought this was nice. And then this is Q Square Mall. So this place was heaven. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is Fragrance du Bois. And this is BDK. So these are like some expensive niche fragrance brands that we don't really have them in the Philippines. They're very hard to find. But it was so cool because I got to smell all of them. They also had some other niche brands like Zoologist, which is also very hard to find. They had like Acro. I'm kind of a fragrance nerd, right? But I was so happy that I got to like do like a sniff session and smell all of these because these are all testers, so I was free to like sniff out all I wanted. So I spent like an hour there just smelling all of these perfumes that I normally wouldn't get a chance to sniff out. You know something? I think that I literally have like super powered smelling because I can smell so well. Like I'm really, really good at sniffing stuff. Like my fragrance memory is so good too that when I look at these bottles, like I can remember what they smelled like. But yeah. Of course, everything here was way out of my price range. Again, everything was about 20,000 pesos. At least like 12,000 to 20,000 pesos. So yeah. Didn't buy anything, but I did get this cute little French toast from Starbucks. I just thought it was fucking cute. Okay, like they have so much like anime stuff and cat stuff everywhere, and everything was so cutesy, maybe even cutesier than Japan. Like I don't know, I loved it. It was so yummy. Is there anything you can buy there? Well, I was really careful because I know that if I knocked over a perfume bottle, I'm just doomed. I'm cooked if it's too expensive to replace. But yeah, see, cute car, cute French toast car. Okay, now here's this is in Ximending this time. Look at these more cute Hello Kitties. So this represents my two fashion style feelings. There's the part of me that wants to wear a micro mini skirt, and then there's the part of me that wants to wear a ankle length frilly gown. So these are my two sides in Hello Kitty keychains. What's with the legs? So apparently this long legs Hello Kitty has been trending, And honestly, I dig it. Like, it's funny. I just dig them. The fact that Hello Kitty has like, it's weird but cool. So I like them. You went to a Rolex store like that? Oh my god, I'd be too scared. I feel like they wouldn't even let me in a Rolex store. No in between. It's either I look like a gyaru or I look like this. I look like a doll, like a princess or a doll. First time seeing a long leg Hello Kitty. I saw a lot of long leg Hello Kitty merch in Japan last time, so I think it's been popular for a while now, maybe like a year now. Yes, I love Gyaru Hello Kitty. I wish I bought this, but I didn't. I wasn't in the mood to buy it. And this is the Red House, which is like I think it's like a kind of like a historical area. But what is the history? I don't know, because everything was in Chinese. So it has some history. I'm like the worst tourist ever. I'm the worst tourist ever. Yeah, it has history. Something must have happened there. It had some historical and cultural significance. But maybe I'll find out next time. They did have a washroom, which came in handy because I needed to pee a lot during this trip because I had copious amounts of iced coffee and boba. So I basically had to pee like once every hour. So I was constantly looking for bathrooms. So yeah, they had a bathroom here and it was really clean. Some things, the bathrooms in Taiwan are really clean. They're really clean. And I have high standards for bathroom cleanliness, okay? When I was at a high-end luxury mall in NorCal, my wife was looking at diamonds. And I said, we're here. If you're gonna shop for diamonds, let's go to Tiffany. And she said, what's Tiffany? Wait, what's Tiffany? It's crazy. Well, maybe it's not her style. Maybe she's a Cartier girl. What's Tiffany is crazy. I have known about Tiffany since I was 2 years old. But then again, I'm a material girl. So it's actually a blessing in disguise to not know Tiffany. Only takes you 30 seconds, yeah, right? Just 30 seconds in an hour. The milk tea is very different too. More tea than milk, which is what milk tea is supposed to be. So Cha-ji is my new favorite tea place. I found out that it's pronounced Cha-ji and not Cha-gi. But I've been saying it like Cha-gi since God knows when. But anyway, it's pronounced Cha-ji. And I really love Cha-ji. But I think that Cha-ji still tastes better than Taiwan milk tea. So maybe Taiwan milk tea is not really my taste. Because it just tastes too sugary. Even with like a lower sugar level, it's still a bit too sweet for me. But I think their pearls are really good. Like their boba and their grass jelly is amazing. I didn't try cocoa. I tried other places. I watched this video which had a bunch of like Taiwan milk tea recommendations. The one I liked the most was Woo Tea. Woo Tea. I think it means world of tea or something like I don't know, man. What it's woo. It's Woo Tea. Yeah, I went there. That was my favorite. Okay, so these are other places. Okay, so I think this is where my photos kind of go downhill, cause I was getting really tired here, and I mostly just took pictures of stuff that I was gonna buy. So June bought these brown boots and I bought these loafers. I thought they were really cute. They were quite affordable, and they have really, really good quality. Yeah. Like, they feel soft. I got these loafers, so they make me a little bit taller. And they're plain enough that they look good with any outfit, so I got these. These look too big for me. They're not, though. They're not. This is the correct size, I think. I'm size 37 or size 6. US size 6. Those are that's my shoe size. Asian size 37. Shoe size reveal settings. Yeah. Loafers for Lolita fashion. I don't wear Lolita fashion. But I think the loafers will look good with any kind of style. So I bought them because I think they're very versatile. Pseudo square nose. It's so comfy, guys. Like, I feel like I can walk like a whole day in these. She wants us to buy her shoes. Yeah, you know, Southern, in case you guys want to buy me some shoes. I'm a size US size 6. Congrats on being 5 feet. What? What does that have to do with anything? But yeah, they look good. Thank you. I bought them. And Andrew bought these, and they fit me too. June's shoe size is bigger than mine, but since they're boots, I feel like you can be a little more flexible with the size, so I wore them too. And then next, okay, so settings. This is more stuff that made my wallet cry. No, the shoes were really light, by the way. Like, you'd think they're heavy because they have a platform, but they're actually really light. Wait, let me go grab them. 1 second, son. So they aren't real leather. They are synthetic leather, which is fine. I'm not trying to spend a fortune on shoes. So I didn't buy real leather ones. But right now, they're really fitted on me. So when you buy loafers, you're supposed to buy them like your exact size. And then they're supposed to like loosen over time. So right now they're a bit too uncomfortable for me to wear with socks on. Like, they fit me perfectly when I'm barefoot. But I want to wear them with like socks. So right now I have this weird contraption in it to make like a shoe resizer to make them larger. So let's see if it worked. I put this on since this morning, so let's see if it got a bit bigger already. Personal question, would you buy shoes? Do you buy 4 pairs to all the feet match, or do you wear 4 different pairs of shoes at a time? Depends on my mood, gutter. You know. We're just saying got to buy insole. I don't think it works. No, it does work with synthetic leather. It does. Synthetic leather is a lot less flexible than real leather, but it still moves. So, yay! If you want cheap, authentic leather shoes, go to Marikina. Yeah, I heard that place was a good place to buy shoes in. But the thing is, I have like a very specific style that I look for. And wait, why does it feel like it got tighter? Wait, what happened? Why does it feel tighter? Something's, why did they get tighter? It's... Okay, I'm wearing them without socks and they feel tight. What happened? Well, yeah, I guess it'll be a few days until I can wear this out. I kind of wish I sized up, but then it's fine. I gained! Oh, I did gain weight though, Shellings. I told you guys I would take a before and after picture of the weighing scale, but I forgot to. Though I did weigh myself this morning because I felt kind of bloated. I was like, why do I feel really bloated? And sure enough, I gained like more than 1 kilogram. I gained more than 1 kilogram in like 5 days. And that's actually a decent amount of weight if you're my height. So, back to the gym! Back to the gym for me. It's because of all of the street food and all of the boba I drank. You can customize. Oh, maybe I should go to Marikina at some point, but it's really, I've never been there before, so I would be a little bit worried to go by myself. Why do they feel so tight? They feel so tight. Okay, but they are really comfy though. They're comfy in that they're very soft and cushioned, but I don't know, they just feel so tight. I just have to break them in. Anyways. So this is okay, so this is my favorite fashion brand in the world. So this is Vivienne Westwood. If you watched the anime Nana, they featured a lot of Vivienne Westwood stuff. It's just water weight. Copium! Yeah, I'm gonna, if you hear this, this is me stomping my feet. So I wanted to look at these items because I thought they were so gorgeous. Like, they just look so, I don't know, kind of gothic, but like also very like know, they're cute but gothic, which is so my style, you know. So I love these. I did not love the price, so I didn't buy them, but I did try them on, and the bag was just the perfect size for me. It was like a small, like, granny purse type of thing. And I think that's the name of the purse. It's like a granny bag or something. But it was so cute as a matching card holder as well. Yeah, I really like this. I took a picture because I wanted to remember it so that someday if I ever win the lottery, I can go buy it. Well, actually, it's not as expensive as the other stuff that I showed you guys. This one was about 40,000 pesos. Yeah, about 40,000 for this one, and this one's about like 10,000, something like that, which is still very, very expensive, of course. Bottega is really, really good quality. I think Bottega leather is very worth the price. Unfortunately, Bottega is not really my style. I will buy it for... No, don't! No, I'm gatekeeping it! No, Sunnings. Here, forget what you saw. You can't buy it. You can't buy it. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Size 6 is... Yeah, I have like pretty small feet, but I feel like it fits my height. Like, imagine if I had big feet. I would be like a clown. I would be like Pennywise. I would be like a small girl with huge feet. Yeah, it's 40k. But it's like, this is also lambskin leather, I believe. Or is it calfskin? I forgot. But it's a very soft one. I'm not sure what kind of leather this has. And it's embossed, so I think it's really nice. I would say it's worth the money. Unfortunately, I did not have the money. It's worth the money, but I didn't have the money. Pennywise takes a spider shape too. Okay, you know what? Fair. Maybe Pennywise could be my uncle for all I know. Okay, and then next, this was in Taipei 101 in Sydney. So this is a different area from Simending. So Simending is like a... Have you ever been to Hongdae in Korea? Simending reminds me of Hongdae or maybe like Harajuku. In that it's so fucking crowded and I hated it there. And I thought I would love it, okay, settings. People, like my cousins, really liked Simending because it's got like all of the shopping streets. It's got like all the it had like the rainbow on the floor that people take pictures with, and it has like, you know, it just has a bunch of things. It has street food. What's that? Fuck, I forgot the name of that extremely famous boba place. They had the crispy milk donuts there, but they had like all the touristy places in Simending. But I hated Simending because it was too crowded, and I don't like crowds. I hate crowds. So I was like overstimulated, and I needed to pee, and I was uncomfortable, and I couldn't breathe, and my feet hurt, and my tummy hurt. So I hated it. I was not a Simending fan. I did buy the shoes in Simending. So that was the only good thing about it. But Taipei 101 in Sydney, on the other hand, was more my kind of place. So Taipei 101 used to be the tallest building, or the tallest shopping mall or tower in the world, but then more places popped up, so now it's not the tallest anymore. It's just really tall. And it was really, really tall. Like when it was cloudy, I couldn't even see the top of it anymore because it was just so tall. So it goes up until like the 100th something, maybe probably 100th first. That's probably why it's called 101. But yeah, and there was this cafe on the 88th floor that we went to. Well, we were supposed to stay there, but the line was really long, so I ended up not going. Yeah, I heard about the guy who free climbed it. That's insane. That is insane. Like, that person must be a gamer because he's not scared of dying because he's gonna respawn. But yeah, and I had this. This was what's it called? So it was kind of like that meal when you like pour tea on it. Yeah, this was tea, and then you pour it onto your rice. Is yeah, it was good. But I really like Sydney. So Sydney is So if Dongshan is like the artsy street where locals hang out, and Simending is like the busy shopping street for all the young people. All of like the other girls in miniskirts were in Simending, by the way. But yeah, so that was like the Harajuku teenager young people place. Shinny is probably like the rich business people place. That's where the businessmen and the nepo babies and the trust fund kids and some tourists are, because they had a lot of like tourists because of Taipei 101. If you've ever been to Singapore, it's kind of giving like Orchard Road vibes. And a local example would be like it's kind of like Rockwell. maybe like Rockwell. I did have Mr. Donut. I did have the Pondering. And was being just very told that they got demoted. Like Ginza. Yeah, maybe more like Ginza. But the thing is, when I went to Japan, I didn't go to Ginza. Surprisingly, I never went to Ginza. But it's like Orchard Road because there's multiple malls in the area. But yeah. There was I went to a lot of luxury stores because I was like, you know what, I'm traveling. This is my chance to look at all of the luxury stores. So me with a fucking net worth of 50 pesos walked into every single luxury store and tried on bags and jewelry. They don't know I'm poor. So that was really fun. And then we ate in this place called Hikiniku to come. Is that really the name? Wait, am I tripping? Was this really the name? So in this restaurant, they have this in the Philippines too. They've got like these Hamburg steak. It's a Japanese place. They cook it in the center and then they serve it to you one by one. So you have a set meal where you get served 3 Hamburg patties. It was really good. I'll take this back for 50 pesos, take it or leave it. Yeah, Rockwell is a lot more posh than BGC. BGC is expensive, but it's a lot of people that work there, and it's also young people. Rockwell is more rich vibes, I think, so maybe it's more similar to Rockwell. Yeah, so this place is really nice. The food was delicious. It was a bit expensive, but it was a cool experience. And they were playing some really old Japanese music. And I actually heard one of the songs that has a lot of like sentimental value to me, and I've never heard the song play anywhere else before, okay? Even when I went to Japan. I don't think it's a very famous song. Like, maybe it was famous in its time. It's a really, really old song. But not really these days. It didn't get like the whole like Plastic Love treatment or like the other city pop songs. So that was so cool. So I got a little bit emotional when I heard that. And no, it's not Miki Matsubara. It's a different song, different singer. And this is inside Taipei 101. So this is the Cartier store, and then this is LV, this is Louis Vuitton, and on the other side is Dior. So I was like, wow, it's all very expensive. And there's Balenciaga down there. So very, very fancy stuff. But I thought that the mall was very beautiful. Like, just look at it. It's so beautiful. Hi, Haru. The White Album soundtrack. That would be funny. That would be funny. But this was a really, really nice place. And then, of course, we've got the Pokemon Center. So this was in Shinyi. This was in Shinko Mitsukoshi in Shinyi. So there's Pikachu. There was all of the elevators in the mall had like Pokopia designs, and I gotta say, I'm feeling the FOMO so hard. I want to cry because I want to play Pokopia so badly, but I will never spend money on a Switch 2. Never, never, never. Not on my dead body, over my dead body. So it was cute because there were so many, and there's Pikachu. Pikachu's so cute. They had like Dragonite and Pikachu statue over there, and of course settings, you know me. There's a picture of me. No, I'm just kidding. That's not me. That's not me. There's a Pokemon Mesostar. So I think that the Taiwan Pokemon Mesostar is actually one version behind us. So the Philippines Mesostar is more advanced than Taiwan Mesostar. We're already on version 2. They're only on version 1. So, Philippines! Wait, Philippines! We are ahead in something. I knew Shanice would think that this kid is me, but no. I am like way taller than that. By a little bit. I'm at least a few inches taller than her. And then, this was a Totodile, which was like so big! It was like a life-size Totodile. And I wanted it so badly, but it wasn't gonna fit. It wasn't gonna fit in our luggage. Also, me and my cousins, actually no, just me and June, we ended up buying a new luggage because we shopped too much. Because we shopped too much, so we ended up having to buy another luggage to check in. And our luggage broke. It was so fucked up. Like, we bought a new luggage for stuff and then it broke. And then it broke because it was one of those luggages that have like... It has like a built-in lock. And then a combination. And then so we had a combination. And then it just suddenly stopped working. Like we could not unlock our... We could not unlock our luggage. And we were freaking out. But yeah, so we bought some new luggage. And I realized I could have bought this Totodile. Because I love Totodile! Totodile's so fucking cute, guys. Totodile's my favorite Johto starter because he's like a little crocodile. And he's pink and blue. And those colors are really great colors. Okay, next. This is my coffee. And that's my auntie. She bought us coffee. She was so kind. She stayed in Sydney the whole time with us. Although she did not accompany us into the Pokemon Center because it was really crowded in there. There was like a special, okay, so the Pokemon Center, they had like a Mesostar corner. They had like a Gashapon, corner. And they also had a TCG corner, which was basically like a huge, not a huge room, but it was like its own room where people could like buy TCG or play TCG. So I think it's really cool that, you know, Pokemon has really branched off into way more things than the main games. And they really create a space for them. Yeah, I did buy something in Pokemon Center. I bought myself like a little plushie, but I didn't get a picture of it. I forgot. This is June's little Whalmer. So she bought this was so funny. So this was like a blind box. So it's like a stress ball. It's like a stress ball, and June is not that knowledgeable about Pokemon. She's a very casual Pokemon fan, so she only knows a few of them. And she wanted Jigglypuff. So in this blind box, the options were like, you know like the Quagsire, the brown Quagsire. I forgot which regional variant it is. That one. It was a Coughing. It was a Whalmer, and then it was Jigglypuff, and there was another and Ditto. And then she was like, "Oh, I want Jigglypuff. I want Jigglypuff and Ditto. They're so cute." And then I was like, "But what if you get Coughing?" And she was like, "Nah, I won't get Coughing." And then she was so confident, she bought her freaking blind box. Galarian, right? The Galarian Quagsire. So she bought it, and then she opened it, and she actually... So I was lining up already. And then she was like, "Wait, I need to change the blind box because I think this one is Coughing. I need to get the one with Jigglypuff." So I was like, okay. So I was lining up by myself, and she was like... Because there was a long line. It was like a fucking 10-minute line. And then she was like getting all of the boxes, and she was like shaking them to kind of find out which one had Jigglypuff in it. And then in the end she got one, and she was like, "This is the one. This is the one, Mayu. This one's Jigglypuff." And I was like, you know what? I hope it is Jigglypuff. And then she opened it, and it was fucking Whalmer. And she was like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's Whalmer. It turns into Wailord, one of the largest Pokemon in the world." And she was like, "I hate it." And she starts squeezing it until its fins almost pop out. And she's like, "I want Jigglypuff. I want a Jigglypuff." And I've never been so scared of her before. I've never been so scared of my cousin before. Like, she was so scary. She was like squeezing that shit. And I tried squeezing it too. And it was kind of firm. It like, I couldn't fully squeeze it, like even with the most of my strength. So I was like, June must be really fucking strong. Because she squeezed it so hard to the point that there were like nail imprints on it. I was like, this girl has a demon inside of her, I swear. Like, she's not human. But yeah, she did not get her Jigglypuff. It could have done a light trick to see through the blind box. I think in the end, she eventually like gaslit herself into liking Whalmer. Cause she was like, actually, you know what? He's kind of cute. Whalmer's kind of cute. At least he's round. It was so pathetic, Settings. It was so pathetic. It was funny. I don't buy blind boxes because my gambling is already Pokemon Mesostar. I didn't play Pokemon Mesostar because I didn't bring my Mesotags with me, except for one, which was my lucky Mesotag, which is an Espeon that was caught with a Master Ball. But yeah, but apparently they're all region locked as well, so you can't really play Mesostar in another country. You should have at least bought one so June wouldn't feel bad. Honestly, I was kind of jealous because I don't have a stress ball and I want to train my grip because I was like thinking maybe it'll be good for like my wrist rehabilitation. But I didn't want to line up again. The line was really long. Trust me, he's gonna change this. I'm kind of self-brainwashing. V-drill. Okay, I don't know if V-drill would work as a stress ball. And yes, this was Chocomento. Yes, this was a chocolate. So this was what my auntie bought us all. She treated us to coffee. And of course, I'm a brat who takes what she can get. So I got the most expensive limited edition coffee, which was a choco mint. Wait, no, what is it? Mint mocha latte. And I love choco mint. Choco mint, yummy. It was really good. And it had a strong coffee. It's like the kind of coffee that's really sweet, but it has a strong taste of caffeine. So you know you're not getting scammed. So it was really good. Okay, so this wasn't... This was in Shinyi. I was like, you're just like walking around the streets. And I don't know, Settings, do you notice anything in this picture? Do you notice anything? Because I saw this and I had to take a double take. I was like, what is that? Nani? Nani? But yeah, it's called Pour Hub and it's a cafe or something like that. I did not approach, but I just saw it and I don't know, something just stood out to me. That's funny. I was already on the way. I would have liked to get up there and like take a picture of the menu or something, but this is actually super zoomed in. I was on the other side of the street, but yeah. What am I seeing? No, I just thought that this random black car was cool. You know, this is my dream car, guys. I don't know what car it is. Gunnar Bar, are these my people? Okay, next is this is again in Shinyi. Ooh, there's a bit of a reflection here. I think Settings. This is my reflection, guys, by the way. Oh my god, face reveal. This black line is me. But so this is my amazing photography skills. This is my amazing photography skills. This is Taipei 101 in the evening. It was raining, so I couldn't take a better... Yeah, I know about OnlyPans. I haven't tried it yet because I'm not really such a taco girl, but I want to try it. I'm a darkin. Well, guys, I have a lot of rage inside of me. I'm a darkin. Okay, so this is Taipei 101, and then this is these. So this was in a store called Matin Kim, which is like a Korean brand, which is very trendy. And June bought like this really cool like hat here, and my other cousins, they bought like hoodies and stuff. But Matin Kim is very known for their bags. Leather bags, although their leather is not real leather, and I don't spend unless it's real leather, especially for the price. So the price range of these bags are about 10,000 pesos and above. And I just think that if you're paying that much for not real leather, you're getting scammed. But my cousins don't give a fuck, so they bought those. I did see this nylon backpack, which I was really attracted to because it looked like I could hang a lot of keychains on it, and I could fit my, I could fit my life in it, basically. So I just thought it was a really cute backpack. And plus, my handbag was really heavy, so it was starting to hurt my shoulder. So I was just trying on this backpack, and I wasn't gonna buy it. Because again, I was trying to save money. So I was just like checking myself out in the mirror, and I was trying my best to resist like the sales talk of like the sales lady who was like saying like, oh, it suits you very well, it matches your outfit, looks very good on you. I was resisting it, and then my mom called me. So my mom wanted to like she wanted to like video call because I wasn't replying to her messages. And then so I was video calling her, and I was like telling June like, hey June, say hi to my mom. And then I was showing her the backpack. I was like, oh, they're buying stuff, they're lining up, so I'm just like trying on this backpack. And then my mom was like, oh, do you want that bag? And then I was like, I like it, but it's too expensive. And then she was like, yeah, it's too expensive, it looks ugly, it's too plain. And I was like, what the heck? I was like, it's ugly and it's too... I don't think it's ugly and it's too plain. And then I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't gonna buy it. And then when I was about to hang up on the call, she was like, Mayu, it's your birthday tomorrow. Do you want the bag? And I was like, it's okay. And she was like, oh, buy the bag, use my card. Because I have like a emergency... She gave me like her emergency credit card in case something happened to me. So I had my mom's credit card. And she just bought me this super expensive bag. Ah! Oh my god, I almost fell off my chair. But yeah, that's how I now have a very expensive but very nice and practical bag. And it's right here. I put my matching Hello Kitty keychain with June on it. And it's so nice. And I have my Mayu keychain on this too. So I've got like the gaming keychain. I have it on here too. Yeah, I know she roasted it, but she still bought it for me. I didn't expect her. She straight up said it was ugly. She straight up said it was ugly. And I was so happy because okay, so my mom travels a lot, okay? And she's never... I think I've only spent my birthday with her once the past 10 years, and that was like last year. And this year she won't be here for my birthday too, because she's gonna be traveling. And like, you know, it was really nice. It was really nice of her. She bought me a gift. So because she's not here, she doesn't often get me gifts. So this is like her first birthday gift to me in a long time, and I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I would normally not buy myself something like this, but since it was a gift, you know, how can I say no? I've also never had a backpack, like, except for like high school. So it's been a while since I last used a backpack, and I gotta say, this shit feels really good. Like my shoulders feel so balanced using this bag. Aw, thank you, Shanix. Thank you, Shanix. You guys are too sweet. But yeah, that was one really happy thing that happened to me. It was just why I took a picture of these random bags. So I did get the smaller one, by the way. I should have gone to the gold store. True, I could have gotten the gold bar that I dreamed of. For this price, you know, I could have bought gold. But yeah, I love it so much. I will take care of this bag forever. I've been sleeping next to this bag. As soon as I bought it, I already moved all of my things into it. So, yeah. I wanted to use it immediately. So I'm super happy about this. If you like it, it's all good, I know. I'm still really shocked that it was so expensive. But I guess it was like... You're kind of paying for the design, I suppose. Because I think the design is really nice. Like, even if it's just plain black, it's got like that metal plate in the center, and it's got so many pockets. It's got like 5 pockets, guys. There's even a secret pocket in the back. Wait a minute. This isn't a secret pocket. This is the main pocket. I can open it from the back! So at least I can open this bag from the back. Isn't that awesome? So you can have easy access. Wah! Wait, I'm mind blown. I didn't even know that they had this compartment. And it has parts of the bag which are leather too. So It has like this 2 strips of leather. And I love leather. Mayu's compensating the lack of pockets on her clothes with bag pockets. Exactly! You know, Arcel, Sunlings, I think one of the reasons that they make sure that women's clothing have no pockets, it's because it's so that the fashion industry can sell us more bags. Because, like, think about it. You saw the bags earlier, right? Like, those bags costed 500,000 pesos. If women's outfits had pockets, there would be less use for a handbag. But with how it is, pretty much every girl uses a handbag every day. I can never go back to an ordinary... But I've been in such a bag girl. Like, I'm so interested in many different kinds of bags. So I now have a bag collection. Because I bought myself a nice bag for Christmas too. So my bag collection is now 3 bags. I'm so happy, Shadowlings. It's growing. It's growing. My bag collection is growing. Why don't they do the same with men? I have no idea. They should, honestly. I'll stuff my Mesostar caps. Yeah, okay, that's my problem. So you know my really cute handbag that I bought myself for Christmas? My problem with it is it doesn't hold that many things. So whenever I play Pokemon Mesostar, I need to have like a separate pouch where I put my Meso tags. And I feel like a fucking kid because I'm walking around holding a pouch that's just for Meso tags. Men buy the bag for the women. Wait, that makes sense. That makes sense. There's one backpack in Japan where they have the suspension technology that can distribute weight so it'll be lighter than... What? I need that because my shoulders are low-key so bad because I'm on the PC all the time, and when I'm not on the PC, I like to go to the gym. And both of those are kind of bad for your shoulders. Okay, next is... This is in Zhongshan. So Xinyu is like the high-end, like Orchard Road type of luxurious place. Zhongshan is like Myeongdong. Wait, maybe not Myeongdong. Seongsu in Korea. If you've been to Seongsu, it's mostly like a business district. It's like a cross between Seongsu and Gangnam. So it's like a business district, but it also has like streets with like independent brands and small stores as well. So I saw this 30th anniversary fat Pikachu, which is so fucking cute because I think that Pikachu should have stayed fat. Okay? Like, I think this is it's not an unpopular opinion. I think most people think this way. But fat Pikachu is so much cuter than skinny Pikachu, Ozempic-chu, okay? I love fat Pikachu. I'm the #1 fat Pikachu defender. Fat Pikachu is so cute! So yeah, I'm glad that they have this fat Pikachu stuffed toy. I remember when I was a little kid, my dad, he bought me this Pikachu toy, which was like, obviously it was like fat Pikachu, because this was back then, this was like the 2000s. Like, it was so cute, and if you pressed his hand, it goes, Pika! Pikachu! Pika! It's so cute! I loved it so much. It was like one of my childhood plush toys, and I don't know where it is now. It's gone. Which is sad. No more Ozempic. Yeah, this is Pikachu off Ozempic. Secret Pokemon is a new game with Pokopia and upcoming. You know, Winds and Waves is coming out next year. Is so tempting because I really like to play the mainline Pokemon games. I have not missed the mainline one, except for the Legends game, so I missed both of them. And Pokopia is not really my cup of tea, but I heard the game is so good. And I was watching this VTuber from a different company. She was playing Pokopia, and I didn't even notice that I was watching her playing for 5 hours already. I was like, holy fuck! How was I distracted for 5 hours? Okay, maybe not 5, maybe like 3 hours. There's a group of men who wear bags. Everyone who wears a kilt. Is a kilt like the skirt bag? Wait, no, it's not, is it? Just give Pichu a convergent Evo that's just fat Pikachu. Yes, they should. It's like, they should make a Dynamax Pikachu, but instead of Dynamaxing and becoming like large, he just becomes really fat. Ah, that sounds so cute. Wait, I'm getting cuteness aggression. I'm getting cuteness aggression. I love fat Pikachu. I'll play it for you. Enjoy Updog Sunnings if you guys are playing Pokopia. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. And this is the crispy donuts from famous crispy milk donuts from Taiwan. They had this in Ximanding, but the line was too long, so they had a branch in Zhongshan. So that's a life hack if you're traveling to Taiwan. Don't line up for the crispy milk donuts in Ximanding. You can get them in Zhongshan, and there's absolutely no line, and they made it fresh for me. Unfortunately, I dropped mine on the floor after a few bites, but it was tasty. It was very tasty. Use the credit card and get a Switch too. Nah, I'm not going to abuse my mom's kindness like that, unless it's to heal my inner child. A kilt looks like a skirt. It's actually more like wearing a towel wrapped around your waist with a belt. Okay, so if you have a kilt, do you also need a bag? Like, does it just go hand in hand? Okay, so these are more. Okay, so this is another branch of Vivienne Westwood. So this is their flagship store in Zhongshan. So I think you can kind of see the prices of their jewelry. It's quite expensive, Shenlings. But like I said, Vivienne Westwood is my favorite brand, so I absolutely needed to go to the flagship. And I also saw these super cute boots from an independent brand called Kawaii Galaxy. And they had very Japanese subculture inspired styles. And I was so into these boots. I was like, oh my god, are these not the most Mayu boots ever ever existed? Like, I was gonna look at the price tag and I wouldn't be surprised if it said Mayuno A Charlotte boots, because it's just so me, guys. It's just so me. And they're so cute. They're so cute. And they even got platforms to make me taller. So these boots were about 4,000 Taiwan dollars. So that would be around 8,000 pesos. So quite expensive. Do you want to see? Yes, I do want to see though. I do want to see the mudkip. So they're pretty expensive. So I didn't buy it. But because I wanted to buy something that was more expensive. So Shenlings, I did buy something in this trip. I know it seems like I didn't go do any shopping because I just window shopped in most places. I think the only clothing items I bought like a pair of shorts which were really cheap. They were cute, fluffy, short shorts that were black with silver threads. And then I bought like this light blue crop top which I can wear to the gym. And then what else did I buy? I think that's all. Yeah, that's literally the only clothing items I bought. And the shoes, I guess, that counts, my loafers. But yeah, I did buy something that was much more expensive, and I budgeted this. I wanted to make sure that I was able to bring home at least one thing that would be kind of like my remembrance for the trip. So I tried my best not to go on a shopping spree like my cousins who bought stuff from literally every store that they went to. But then they also didn't pack that much, so it's understandable. I packed a lot because I didn't want to buy many things. I just wanted to buy one really expensive thing. And I did succeed in buying that, and I will show you guys soon. Okay, next is... This is some food we ate in Zhongshan. That's my cousin. And this is our bags, and June is next to me, and I'm like sitting here. This one's mine. So I found this restaurant which had a Chinese name. So I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. It was like too Chinese for me to pronounce. And it had really good reviews, and they have braised pork rice. And then they had like these noodles which tasted kind of like pho because they had like is it basil? They had like this kind of not basil. They had like this kind of minty taste, like refreshing taste. And then this is oyster cake. And that's only some of our food. We actually ordered way more. We ordered, because there was like 4 of us. We ordered fried rice. Salted fish fried rice. And then we got eggplant eggplant, some kind of like eggplant, and then we had ribs, spare ribs, pork ribs, something like that. Cilantro! Yes, it's cilantro. And everything in this restaurant was so delicious. Like so delicious. Like I wanted to throw up because I was so full, but everything was so tasty, so I tried my best to eat it. So this braised pork rice is kind of a specialty in Taiwan, and it was good. It was not as I kind of expected it to be sweet for some reason, but it wasn't sweet. We didn't have any hot pot, and I also didn't have anything raw. Like I heard Taiwan has really good sushi, but I didn't go to any of the sushi places because norovirus is going around, and so that causes food poisoning. And you know me, Shylings, I got food poisoning twice from the same place. I feel like I'm at risk, so I didn't wanna have anything raw or like hot pot. Yeah, Taiwanese sausage is really good, really yummy. I didn't get rice cake, so I did have some mochi. Okay, next we're almost to the last. We're almost to the end, Shylings. So, lastly, here's my boba. And this is the cute Metro Taipei mascot. He's in a bathtub drinking wine. I thought that was really cute, so I was just doing a cheers with him. And I think this is the streets of Zhongshan. So like I said, it is kind of like a business district. There's like a lot of office buildings and like apartment buildings as well. But then it's like the back streets that have like the good shit, you know. And when I say good shit, I mean like clothing stores. Nothing sketchy. Like Makati. Yeah, it's like Makati. But there aren't really that many malls. I bought some cute things for the VOLs girls. Here, let me. Yeah. So I bought some pasalubong for the. Pasalubong is like it's the Filipino word for like a gift that you take home for someone. Fuck, I don't know the English of pasalubong, but yeah. So I bought these like cute little things. I got them from like a street store, and they're so cute. So I got one for each of us. I got one for Chi-chan, even if I don't know how I will give it to her, cause she's so far away from me. Like souvenirs, yeah. So I got one for each VOLs girl, and I got one for myself too, of course. And so it's just like this little it's like this little blind box. So inside it is like this little keychain charm, like you know those lucky charms, like the I don't know, man, what they're called, but they're like almost rectangular, but they have like oh my god, I don't know how to describe it, but you get them like at temples and stuff. But this is cat themed, and it's like a blind box, so there's different designs, and I think it's like good luck for different stuff. So I think this one's like health, this one's like money, this one's like good grades because it has like a cat holding like a bunch of 100 test scores, and then this one's money. This one's like love life. I don't know what this one is, but it's really cute. But yeah, Omamori. Oh. Well, I got I got Omamori blind box. So I got one and I'm gonna write a note for each one of the VOLs girls, because I want them to have the best luck ever. Because you know, every single one of the VOLs girls is really talented, and I know that they can accomplish anything that they want to accomplish, but sometimes a little bit of luck helps. So I got them all these lucky charms. Thank you so much for the Shiny membership. Thank you. So yeah, I hope everybody gets one that they want. I think there's only one that's kinda ugly. Cause it has like I mean it's cute. It's got like this cat samurai with a sword. I wouldn't want this one. I hope I get a pink one. I hope I get the pink one or the purple one. There's also a secret one, so who knows? Maybe one of us is gonna be super duper lucky and get the secret one. But yeah, that's it. That is my pasalubong for the VOLs girls. It was I didn't really get. I wanted to buy like these Taiwanese snacks to bring home for them, but since my flight was late night, I was planning to buy them at the airport because that's usually where you can buy them for cheaper, like the Tokyo banana, that type of thing, but like Taiwan version. I didn't get to because apparently their airport stores close, so I didn't get to get any of that. So this is all I got for the VOLs girls. I hope they like them. And I hope I can meet with them soon so that we can open it together. Choose wisely who you give to. I feel like they're so... all of the VOLs girls are so nice that they would just be happy with what they got, I think. I would be the only one who's gonna be like, oh, I don't like mine, switch with me. No, literally, I could see myself doing that. Like, and I think that they would just be really nice and allow me to switch. Because they're just angels like that. Like, I can imagine. If, like, imagine Angie gets the pink one, and I get, like, the ugly green one. And I'm like, aw, Angie, you got the pink one. That's my favorite color. She'd just be like, oh, Mayuno, do you want the pink one? I feel like she would switch with me because she's just too nice. Which is why I will not do that, because Angie deserves to have the pink one, which is as cute as her. But yeah. No, I won't. You know the guilt tripping tactic? I'm stopping myself from doing it. You truly are a brat, endearing. No, I'm gonna stop myself. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be happy with whatever I get. I spent a ton of effort pushing myself to reach the outcome zone, but I've never turned down a... Yeah, exactly, Gutter. That's how I feel too. Like, I believe in the VOLs girls so much that they can accomplish anything that they want. But I'm gonna just help them out. Guilt trip them. She did that to her mom. That's not true. That's not true. I did not guilt trip my mom. It's like, Mom, you're gonna be... You know, I can't believe it's another birthday I'm spending without you. Remember when I was a kid and, you know, we would have birthday parties? I guess I'm not a kid anymore. Wait until Angie tells what she receives on the stream. I miss Angie. I'm sure Puritos miss Angie too. Okay. And I think we're down to our last slide now. I'm about to fall asleep to your voice. Sounds soothing. It sounds even when you're talking. What? Really? Thank you. I'm glad you find my voice soothing. I feel like I sound like a gremlin. Mom, I'd be so happy even if the bag is ugly. I remember how short you used to be. Unfortunately, I don't think I have grown any taller in the past how many years. I've been kind of stuck. Okay, so this is my last picture. So again, this is back in Zhongshan. This is the last stop before I went to the airport. And honestly, Shellings, I was getting really teary-eyed while I was walking the streets because I was walking alone. This was like on the last day, so my cousins were long gone except for June because they... Oh my gosh, Shellings, you know that we were supposed to go to this like bar? So we were supposed to go to this drinking place in Zhongshan. And I was supposed... Because one of my cousins has like friends who live or like work or study in Taiwan. I forgot. And then they brought their friends. So there was going to be like a big gathering of like a drinking party, something like that. So it was like going to be like a good opportunity for me to like meet new friends and like mingle and stuff like that. And guess what? I didn't go because I fucking fell asleep in the hotel. June and I both fell asleep. So we were supposed to go, right? And this was like after we went shopping. And we were supposed to go, like, we weren't really interested in meeting new people. Like, you know, I've got other things to worry about rather than getting a boyfriend. I need to reach Grandmaster in League of Legends. And June is, I'm pretty sure she's like Jungkook sexual. So she wasn't really looking to meet guys either. Yeah, Jun only likes Jungkook, by the way. I don't know if you guys remember that. She is uninterested in romance because she's saving herself for Jungkook and BTS. So yeah, she's Jungkook sexual, and I'm trying to reach Grandmaster in League. So, but we were still gonna go because, you know, like, it was our cousin trip, and I don't know, it just seemed like the right thing to do. But we fell asleep. We got home from shopping. We were like, okay, we have like an hour until the drinking thing. And then I was like, hey Jun, can you wake me up in an hour? And she was like, okay, I'll set an alarm. Because I'm a really heavy sleeper. Jun is a light sleeper. She wakes up easily. I do not. I'm a fucking log. If I get eepy, I am gone from the world until the clutch of sleep releases me. And I don't know when that's gonna be. So at least you know me, right? If I'm eepy, I eep, and I don't know when I'm gonna wake up. Alarms cannot wake me. Nothing can wake me. So yeah, I slept. I eeped. And June also did not wake up from her alarm. And we woke up and it was like nighttime, and then we just like ditched our cousin, and I mean, like, I think they still had a fun time. And honestly, the bar looked really cool. It reminded me of like there's this josei manga called Tomorrow I'll Be Someone's Girlfriend. And it's about like the fucking red light district in Japan. What's that place called? The one in Yakuza? And it's like set there, and then they had like a live action series of it that I watched. And yeah, Kabukicho, yeah. So it reminded me of those places. The bar that we were gonna go to looked like just like that. So it was kind of a nice vibe. I did kind of want to go for the vibes, but I was just so tired. I was so tired, and I wasn't really feeling all that social. Yeah, I was super tired. I did like 22,000 steps, by the way. So basically, we just both did a no-show. And we both felt really, really bad about it. Like, we both felt really, really guilty. Also, our cousin who organized that is not from the Philippines. They live in a different country. So it's actually really rare that I get to hang out with that cousin. Which is why I felt extremely guilty that I didn't go to that mixer thing. Yeah. But because we were so guilty, and because we were both non-confrontational, we just basically avoided our cousins for the rest of the trip. Oopsie. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. That's why we had our own places. Because we were so guilty, and we felt awkward about apologizing. Because we did a straight up no-show. We did a straight up no-show. So it went from a cousin trip to a June and Mayu trip, basically. And occasionally, my auntie, June's mom. Yeah. And my other cousin, August, was MIA with his girlfriend. He was MIA with his girlfriend, basically. But I'm sure he had a great time, because I saw so many, like, romantic spots in Taiwan. You know, they're not really shy about PDA in Taiwan, I noticed. Like, I saw like these really cute couples like cuddling each other, because it was really cold, right? And then they were like cuddling each other in public, and it wasn't like disgusting. It was really cute. They weren't like making out and like turning it into a dojin. They were just like snuggled up to each other, like sitting next to each other. And then they did like the thing in like the romance shows when they have like a scarf wrapped around, like they're like wrapped around in the same scarf. And I was like, oh ouch, I almost fell. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love romantic things like that. I was like dying of cuteness. It was so cute, guys. I've never seen that in person before. But yeah, it was really adorable. So I'm sure that I'm sure that my cousin had a really fun time with his girlfriend, because it seems like a very romantic place. I don't know. Maybe it's just a vibe. Maybe it's just because I was really happy that everything felt, you know, so bright and special. So cute. Sad that you can only watch. It's like I was with June, but then me and June can't even like cling onto each other because we're holding like 3 shopping bags on each hand, and like 3 shopping bags on one hand, and then I have like my boba in my other hand, or like my phone because I'm like using Google Maps. Your energy reminds you, so I believe I can't mention on stream. Wait, why can't you mention them? I'm in the hotel chair. I'm also really glad that our me and June's room was like really far from the others, because it was like a hallway. All of our rooms were in the same floor of the building, but then ours was like in the opposite side. So I'm glad that our room is far from our cousin's room. Otherwise, we might have heard some noises. we might have heard some noises. But yeah. So that's it. This was also in Dongsan. This was just another angle while I was crossing the street. I also noticed, okay, so as somebody who drives, I gotta say, like, the cars really like fucking follow the traffic rules, and they have proper motorcycle lanes, bike lanes, motorcycle lanes, and they have like this little square in before crossings, like before stoplights. Where there's like a square on the ground where all of the motorcycles go automatically. So it's not like in the Philippines where the motorcycles are like fucking insane batshit counterflowing, squeezing in between a car in the lane like crazy people. It's a lot more orderly in Taiwan, so I really appreciated that. I was like, low-key, I wouldn't mind driving in this location, because I hate driving in the city in the Philippines. I hate it so much. I'm Filipino, I don't believe in such concepts like traffic lanes. I see there's even a speed limit right on the asphalt. Yeah, but I don't know if people really follow those. They think they're invincible. How many riders think are licensed here? But even the ones who have proper licenses probably just bought their licenses anyway. I know like 3 people. Even my mom, guys. Wait, don't tell anybody. But my mom's driver's license. Yeah, she paid for that. Meanwhile, mine, I lined up for my driver's license for a whole fucking day, and I was by myself, and I was scared. I was really, really scared, and I was, fuck, dude. But I know a lot of people who just bought their licenses. That's why the Philippines, traffic is horrendous. But it's not just because of that. It's also because of like the roads themselves. You know, just bad. What's it called? City urban planning. I mean, no. You can pay for your driver's license, and that like you basically have someone take the test for you and process it, and you just pay like how much? Like $50. You pay $50, and then they just hand you your license, and it's just done. Since you're in Taoyuan, you could have visited Gloria. Yeah, you know, the Gloria outlets was on my list because I wanted to check out like the designers and stuff. I heard that it's a really, really good place to buy Coach bags, which is a luxury brand, which is like on the lower end. It's like more mid-range, but has really, really good leather quality. So I wanted to look at Coach outlets in Gloria malls, but I didn't get to go, sadly. Not enough time. I took the online exam for my mom, dad, and sister when they renewed their license. Oh my gosh, I actually took mine on purpose. And I told you, Charlene, I almost didn't pass. Mayu, remember the bag that you bought at Taiwan, mom? Oh no! No. The bag. I love my mom. My mom got me an expensive bag. I just you no fucking way. How could that be for a license? That's just how it is. That's just a joke. One time my exam folder had all the answers, and that pissed me off. Yeah, they don't take this shit seriously at all. You can visit again before Taiwan implements their visa in June. What? Oh, well, I definitely want to go back someday. I don't think I can go back before then because that's just not enough time. I need to save up money. So that's it, by the way, Shelly. That is the end. Sad face because I didn't get to take that many pictures, Shelly. I'm sorry. I really would have wanted to take way more pictures to show you guys, especially of all the food we ate. But I was kind of overwhelmed because, again, it was like my first trip without my mom, and I ended up being really important in the group because I had to find the directions for everybody and all of that. So that part kind of sucked. I'm just trying to put my shoe thing back in. Sorry. How do I do this? I don't really understand. So what was the mystery item you saved up for? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't have a picture of it. Well, I do have a picture of it, but it has my whole hand in it, so I can't show you guys. But maybe in the hand cam stream, and the next hand cam stream, I can show you guys. Wait, let me just finish putting this in. I bet you'd love Jufen if you visited there. You know, I heard that there's cherry blossom trees in Jufen. So maybe next time I'd like to go. But yeah, I definitely want to go back to Taiwan. I just don't have the funds for it yet. Maybe after I've saved up for a few months, I'll be able to go. No merch item for Pornhub. I'm gonna get me a cap from Pornhub. That's a fashion statement right there. Taiwan was amazing. I really, really loved it. You know, honestly, Shellings, this may be a crazy wild take from a VTuber and a League of Legends player, but Taiwan was so much more fun than Japan and Korea. Way more fun than Japan and Korea. It was just superior. I want to go overseas as well. You know, we started with online Resident Evil dates, and then in-person Mesostar dates. Soon is the Mayu X Arya traveling, you know, traveling era. Our family might plan to go to Taiwan this year, and I did ask my parents if we can go to Japan when I graduate from college. I've been wanting to go to. Oh, I hope that you guys get to go on the trip. It's really amazing. Taiwan's better than South Korea. Honestly, I'm planning for a solo trip soon. Probably Japan, but we'll see. Japan is still a really, really great place, of course. It's just that they seem to be not so happy with tourists recently. Taiwan's easier to navigate, and there's a lot of Japanese stuff in Taiwan. It's like mini Japan. Yeah, I definitely recommend Taiwan. Taiwan has really good sushi too. And fruits. You're pretty amazing traveling overseas like that. I'd probably be anxious 24/7. There was a bit of anxiety, but I feel like I just had to chill, you know? Just had to take a breath and be like, you know what? I'll be fine regardless. Like, I think it helps that I'm a very type B person, so I just kind of go with the flow. Where would the Mayu X Arya trip be? Japan? I think it's gotta be Japan, right? It's gotta be Japan. And then Arya can speak a little bit of Japanese, so I think that would be really helpful. I'm still working on my first overseas trip, and that's Osaka, Japan. You can do it. You can do it, Gilbert. I hope your visa, you getting your visa is going well. I remember last year when I had to get my Japan visa, it was extremely stressful. I miss I didn't get any boba there. You didn't get any good boba? Also, my budget was for my Taiwan trip. So I didn't actually budget. I just didn't want to... Oh my god, it sounds so stupid. I didn't set a budget. I just tried to not spend much, basically. I just tried to get the cheapest for the things that I didn't really care about. And I only spent for the things that I really wanted. I didn't really think of a budget and didn't really have a budget in mind. If that makes sense? Because I don't like thinking about numbers. I just try not to spend that much. I never did set budgets either. Okay, maybe we're just like the same type of traveler. I think it's a type B kind of thing. Someday, so I think someday, I'll actually be no budget. I'll just be like, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. About the budget, I did it. I almost dropped my phone. I'm sorry. But I was smart with my money, though. I was smart with my money. Like, I didn't ride Ubers everywhere. I basically took public transport for everything. I didn't go to fancy restaurants. I tried to find like local restaurants, and that weren't so pricey. I didn't go shopping like a madman. I only bought the things I really, really wanted. And that's it. Like even our Airbnb choice, like it was my cousin who chose it, but since it was a bunch of us, I didn't really have to pay that much for the lodging. I paid like only a tiny amount basically, and I was also sharing a bed with my cousin, which sucked because she likes to play music and I like silence. Okay, so I listen to music when I'm like being productive or when I'm like playing League, or when I'm driving, but I do not listen to music when I'm trying to go to bed. Like, I like complete silence. I want to only hear like the sound of my own breathing and like I guess maybe the electric fan or aircon sounds. But June listens to music when she sleeps, and she doesn't listen to like fucking calming music like Keshi or like lo-fi or something. She listens to Kelly Clarkson belting at the top of her lungs. Since you've been gone. That's what she listens to. So it was really hard to sleep. I had to fucking listen to podcasts just to drown out the sound a little bit. And she also elbowed me. And I realized that I think that I must be able to use more than 10% of my brain. Because, so, I usually sleep alone on a big-ass bed. Like, my bed is a king-size bed. My bedroom bed is a big king-size bed, and it's just for me and my plushies and my pillows. So, I'm not used to sleeping next to somebody. And then... So, I was fast asleep next to June, and like I said, I'm a heavy sleeper. I don't wake up easily. And for some reason, I woke up very suddenly, and I was like, my heart was beating super fast, and I was like really alert. And as soon as I woke up, June like elbowed me, and I was able to dodge in time. So it's like I woke up in advance to get elbowed, but I managed to dodge because I woke up. So I was like, wait, did I just do something amazing? And after that, my adrenaline was so high that I couldn't go back to sleep for like a few hours. And I ended up being really sleep deprived during that day. Yeah, it was a quick time. It was a cute quick time event. Exactly, it was a QTE. It was the spider senses. Ultra instinct. But wasn't that kind of crazy? I was like, wow, that's insane. I just dodged that, and she would have elbowed me in the chest, and you know that is a very vulnerable place to get hurt as a woman. Like, that fucking hurts. Like, getting elbowed in the boob, it's probably not as bad as getting kicked in the balls, but it's like maybe similar. Maybe it's somewhat similar. Like, imagine getting kicked in the balls. Like, that could have happened to me. Shylings. but I dodged it. What do you mean you have that? Obviously I do. If I actually blast music on my speaker too, and my room's just beside my parents' room, they don't even care. What? You shouldn't do that. They're both circles anyway. Yeah, and they both come in twos. Well, anyways, that was kind of amazing. And what else? Also, June and I do not shower at like the same time. I mean, obviously, that's not what I meant. I mean, like, she is a day showerer and I'm a night showerer. So that was kind of awkward too. I mean, at least you didn't have to fight for the bathroom. But I like to be completely clean when I go to my bed. Like, my bed is my safe space, so I need my body to be completely clean before I go to bed. So it kind of is annoying, like, because I have to wait for my hair to dry. And I have really, really long hair, right? So I have to wait for my hair to dry before I can finally go to bed, which ends up with me sleeping really late, like staying up really late. But yeah, I'm a night showerer. And June is a day showerer, so she always wakes up early and takes a shower while I'm still asleep. So it's just so like, I kind of don't like that she's in the bed when she hasn't showered yet. And I kind of don't like that she's like awake so early. And then she doesn't like that I'm still awake when she's asleep. Cause then like I move around, like I keep getting up to pee and sometimes and things like that. Not trying to, that would be so awkward, okay? I've never showered with my cousins. When a guy gets hit in the jewels, every man in a kilometer area goes ouch. No, I saw this video of like this K-pop idol and her member, like her group member accidentally elbowed her in the boob. And I felt that. Like, she couldn't even like maintain her idol expression. Like, she made like an expression of pure agony. Yeah. Sun and moon twins, yeah! We are so sun and moon. I think I would be moon and she would be sun, because I am a night shower and she's a day showerer. Cousin showers twice a day, once before going to school, once after school, versus me who just showers once a day because I'm too lazy to shower. I feel like showering once a day is nothing wrong with that unless you sweat a lot or if it's like hot. I usually just shower once a day because showering multiple times is bad for your hair. So, yeah. As long as, but then again, I also don't really leave my room, so I don't sweat. And I don't get, yeah, I never sweat. When hair in the bed is kind of uncomfortable. It really is, so I have to like wait for it to dry all the time. Speaking of moon mice, I tried to see the blood moon, but I couldn't see it. I was on my rooftop, and I didn't see it at all. Okay, Shenlings, that's it for my Taiwan free talk. I think I'm gonna have to end stream already because it's midnight and I'm eepy. But I will make my, what's it called? I will make my waiting rooms probably tonight. So that I can, or tomorrow afternoon so I can have them all up. But some of the streams that you can expect is tomorrow we'll play some League. Is it tomorrow or the day after? I don't know. But this week, we'll have some League of Legends, we'll have some Overwatch, and we're gonna have the end of our story seasons. So those are the 3 next streams you can kind of expect. Hope you went. Don't remind me. Yep, tomorrow we're grabbing silver shields. Now my body clock is really bad. I just feel tired. No, Sunlings. I wish. I just watch other people play it. I'm living through other VTubers right now. Okay, yep, back to the usual. The birthday stream, you'll have to wait a little bit more for that because I need to plan it and everything. But I'll see you soon, Sunlings. I will go. We can go raid now. Oh no, I'm feeling cold. But I miss Chinese a lot. I had a really, really good travel for once. It wasn't like my trip, which had so much family drama. This time was really fun, and I enjoyed it. Traveling isn't bad at all, I guess, if you're kind of traveling at your own terms. So I loved that. Oh my god, everybody in me recommended is streaming Pokopia. Wow. Wow. Pokopia, so awesome. Maybe I can buy some new games in the Steam Spring Sale. Maybe that will ease my heart that craves Pokopia. Thank you for welcoming me back, Chinese, and thank you so much for all the birthday greetings. I may ask you guys for a birthday gift soon, so it'll probably be like a Mallow again, a Mallow or a birthday greeting that I can read. So just expect that. Let me just decide on what I want as my present, okay? No, not like a physical gift. I mean like the one from last year when I asked Shylings to give me a gift would be like telling me what thing I remind them of, something like that. How's the US shipping situation? I don't have any updates for you, Tunabill Guild, about that, but I know that we have another line of merch that does ship to the US, and I think I have it in my description. But you can't get it from the VOLs website. It's a different website. I mean, I'm not gonna ask for your credit cards, but if you want to give them, don't forget the 3 numbers at the back. Yeah, Uwu Market. So things, don't ask me about the merch, guys. I forgot the name Uwu Market. Please don't ask me. I'm head empty. And oh yeah, Darlings, wait, I almost forgot. So this is what I bought. Wait, let me look it up. No, don't send me money, Darlings. Don't send me money. I want a gift that cannot be bought with money. I want Shylings to give me words, describe me, tell me nice things. That's what I want the most. Something sentimental like that is more important to me, I think. Okay, so here. No, stop it, guys! Do not get me a Switch too. We do not support Nintendo. I can't speak, you guys. We do not support Nintendo. I'm gonna play Pal World. Yeah, Shyling's karaoke would be nice for my birthday. Praises, yeah, praises, something like that, or a letter. So this is what I bought. Isn't it beautiful? It was very expensive, but can I make this? Can I like remove the background? This was my one expensive purchase. It's a Vivienne Westwood ring. And it looks really, really nice on my finger. It's instead of like the crystal isn't a circle, it's like an oval, so it looks really cool. And it's just like really, really unique. Yeah, it's a really nice cut. It's like their orb logo. Who proposed? I wish I got this for free. Unfortunately, I had to dish out my own money for it. But it's so cute! It's so cute. And I wear it on my pointer finger because I feel like it's so dramatic. But yeah, it's my prized possession right now. It's my first expensive jewelry that I bought. Like, I have some other jewelry that my mom like passed down to me. But this is like the most expensive that I've ever bought. It's not a diamond, guys. It's not a diamond. The crystal is quite big. So if this was a real diamond, it would be really expensive. It's probably like a zircon or something like that. Isn't it so pretty? Isn't it so pretty? So yeah, that is what I bought for myself, and I'll wear it for my next hand cam stream settings. I need you guys to see it. Any tips on how I should confess to my crush around 2 weeks from now? I don't know, it depends. Like, how a girl wants to be confessed to depends on her personality, you know? But I think in general, try not to do like a flashy public confession, because that might put her on the spot and be too much pressure. It looks like an engagement ring. It is fancy. I did say that I want a ring that's like a little bit flashy looking. Yeah. I want something, I guess that's just my taste. I like things that are really sparkly and more flashy. I didn't want like something simple. Like a minimalist design. I want one that's like very princess-like. Perfume, I said expensive. Bag, no expensive. Ring, perfect. Aww. This is for when I'm not giving this to anybody. Even if I fall in love someday, I will still love my fashion stuff more. Hey, I like you be my wife scene. I love sparkles. Okay, settings. That's it. That was the gist of my Taiwan trip. The ring is even prettier if you see it in person. Wait, let me grab it right now. I really hope I don't lose it. I don't really wear rings most of the time. But I actually wanted a necklace, but the necklaces were too expensive. The ring was the cheapest jewelry. So I bought the ring. And I mean the earrings too, but I have nice earrings already because my mom gave me her old ones. So I bought the ring because it's cheaper. It's so pretty! My materialist! Yeah, I admit it, guys. I'm a material girl. But it's more like... It's just a way that things can hold value, you know? Like, if something costs your hard-earned money, it's, like, more memorable that way. Maybe it's that. Like, it was hard to obtain, so it's like... It becomes valuable and important. Glad you had a successful trip. I'm not jealous at all. Don't worry, you'll have a great one soon too, Jarak. And maybe, I don't know, I feel like I'm a dragon sometimes. You know, like the dragons that just guard all of their treasure? That's just me. In my room, surrounded by my cute, like, my ring and my earrings and my perfumes and my makeup and my shoes. That's just me. I'm just a dragon guarding its treasure in its cave. That's me! Yeah. My precious. That's how I feel about this ring right now. It's really good though, makes me give the impression you're a boss or a hat. I don't think this is like a boss bitch kind of ring. It looks so princess-like. Oh my god, I can't stop looking at it. It's so sparkly. My precious. And I'm just like in my bed, like holding all of like my boxes and all of my things. It's nice that you got a nice rest and successful trip. It's not like I haven't been out of the country for nearly a decade, but to be honest, I don't really mind. Yeah, honestly, some things, I used to hate traveling. Growing up, I had a lot of forced travel. And I dropped some lore about this before, but I've moved to countries many times. And I think that's why I really hated it, because it stopped me from making friends a lot. Or like finding a place that I could call home. But it really hits different when you can travel on your own terms, like without your family. Like, that was really a game changer for me. Like, technically I was still with family this time, but like, not without like my, I was without my parents. And like grown-ups. I was like hanging out with people like my age, around my age. So it was really nice. I don't know, it was just a lot more freedom. Though Mayu actually turned into Golem! I mean, Golem's pretty small too, just like me. We need to take that ring to Mordor. Guys, I've never watched Lord of the Rings. You can judge me all you want. I've never watched it, so I don't know the story. Like, what's with the ring? Why do they need the ring? Yeah, freedom of, yeah, the less money is a problem, but the thing is, I don't really mind not having expensive food, because I don't really care that much about food. As long as I get my boba and my coffee, I'm fine. I don't even need to eat like actual food. As long as I have sweets, I'll be fine. And sweets are pretty cheap. And then when it comes to like a hotel, I don't really need to stay somewhere fancy either. I don't need a car. I'm fine with just like taking public transport everywhere. So those things I'm okay to budget on. But the problem is my shopping. Like, wow, this ring was so expensive, but I love it so much, Sendings. It makes me so happy. So I have to work hard. This ring is my motivation to work hard. the ring of power rules all because it's precious. Okay, I can relate to that. There's a cartoon version? It's only the best 11.5 hours of cinema ever filmed. I remember you watched it with your children, right? There's this guy Soren who wants to propose, but this other guy Gandalf. Oh, I know Gandalf. He's like the old guy. Would you dare stay at a capsule hotel? If it was clean enough. I'm a little bit picky with bathrooms, but aside from that, it should be fine. Reminds me, there's a 9-hour video of a guy walking the world of Lord of the Rings online all the way to Mordor that follows the plot of Lord of the Rings trilogy. Are a lot of Shellings Lord of the Ring nerds? What about Star Wars? Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? What is superior? You watch it every year? Damn. I guess that's how you know it's a classic. Like, cause if kids like it in this day and age when all the other kids just like fucking play Roblox and watch Skibbity Toilet and like, I don't know, Kai Cenat, it's like to be able to spend like 11.5 hours like engrossed in a movie means it must be really good. I'm a casual for both Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. You guys like Lord of the... I've only watched Star Wars, so I guess my answer would be Star Wars by default, but I didn't really like Star Wars either. It was okay, I guess. You know what I like? I like Saw. Oh, and Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter too. And Saw. My favorite franchises, I like Harry Potter, Saw, and Final Destination. The sequels, I watched the sequels, but I also watched the OG one with Natalie Portman and stuff because my dad liked it. Saw and Harry Potter. I forgot about Harry Potter. But yeah, I do like Harry Potter. They have insane names. What do you mean insane names? The 4th Harry Potter book is like Saw because they have like the because they have the games, the Goblets of Fire. Me too. I'm excited for the new scary movie, but wouldn't it be sad if they watered down the humor? But you know, honestly, Shellings, now is the perfect time for the new scary movie to come out because everybody's gotten very cancelable recently. Like, I feel like we are making the return back to problematic humor. So I guess in that sense, now's the best time for a scary movie to come out because I remember watching the old scary movies and being like, holy shit, this joke would not fly in this day and age. People would be angry about this joke. But now I feel like the unhinged humor is starting to come back. So maybe that's it's not problematic, it's how it used to be back then. I think you know my opinion on this. I think that some people are way too sensitive, but I also think it's important to be educated about, like, social issues. So I'm kind of in between. A joke is a joke. But I know that there was a time when nobody could make any fucking jokes. White Chicks was hilarious, but it'd be cancelled if it was shown today. I think, okay, some parts of the first scary movie, especially the very first scary movie, the one with like the Scream parody, that one was pretty cancelable. But yeah, I'm still excited. I don't know, I don't think we're ever gonna see humor like we had in the early 2000s. When was the last time we had like a really funny movie come out? I feel like funny cinema is gone. Okay, Sunlings. Oh, we spent an extra 30 minutes yapping. But it's been a while. I missed you guys. We can go do a raid now, and I'll see you tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We'll see. I do want to go to the gym tomorrow, and I want to finish my schedule. Like, I want to prepare all of my waiting rooms and things like that. And I also will start recording the songs for all of the Shellings that supported me through year 2, the $100 Shellings. So I will be recording your covers starting tomorrow. I've been like listening to the songs that you guys requested for the past few months. Just like casually listening to it just to familiarize myself, since a lot of the songs that you guys wanted are new songs. So, but I'm actually gonna start recording it soon because I plan to have all of the individual reward deliverables done by March. So it's gonna be my birthday gift. My birthday gift to you guys. I'm gonna actually cross some things off the to-do list. So please look forward to it, to the year 2 people. And for the streams, that might take some more time. But yeah, I'm ready to grind now that I'm done with my trip. Yay! I did like the song you picked. Okay, so thanks. Bye bye. Good night. Good night. I'm glad to be back. I'm happy that the basement did not burn and explode while I was gone. What happened to the jarlings? I still have the origami. I just don't have a jar that's big enough for the origami. So it's kind of cooked. I feel like I'm gonna have to go with the original idea of just putting you guys in a jar. And then just leaving the origami to be something else. Cause like I was trying to find the largest jars available, and there's just no jars that can fit all of the origami. But that's my bad. I didn't think things through. If I cram you guys in there, then I won't get to see who's who. I feel like I can just get like these little figurines instead and write your names on it. No, I went to Daiso. I went online to look for them, but none are big enough. Okay, good night, Sunlings. Bye, Shadow. Bye, Tashiwa. Bye, Updog. Bye, Gutter. Even 1 gallon is not enough, by the way. Bye, Idol. Bye, Gilbert. Bye, Darkanopsia. Bye, J-Rack. Bye, Gumi. Bye, Sentinel. Bye, Shua. I'll find a way. Don't worry, Shadlings. Thank you for being patient with me, but I'll find a way to get everything done. Bye, that dude. Bye, Tunibio. Bye, Shua. Bye, Mudkip. Bye, Xenos. Bye-bye. Bye, Shadlings. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye, Lem. Bye-bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my yapping. I feel so bad I couldn't take as many pictures as I wanted. I wanted to take outfit pictures, but I didn't get a chance to. Bye-bye. Bye, Sunny. See you next time. We're gonna go to Ryan's stream now. She's playing RE7. Cool. She's been on a whole RE obsession train. Good night. See you tomorrow. Or the day after. I don't know yet. Good night. It's over now. Bye-bye. And... Bye-bye.